Hello everyone, this is Admiral Playerovski bringing you Atlantic Fleet. Royal Navy campaign. So, it's mission 41 today, if I'm not mistaken. Let's go down. It is mission 41 today. 41 of 50. What's the offering today? Interesting. Bismarck, Scharnhorst, Lutzow, and 2 destroyers. I reckon the Lutzow's a heavy cruiser, so it'll be, dare I say it, fairly easy to knock out. It'll be easier to knock out than the Bismarck and Scharnhorst. The destroyers I don't really mind. Yeah, it's just these two that are a problem. Do you know what? I will take my battleships in, even though the Germans have the initiative, because I think I can just about make this work. I think I can pull this one off. I mean, you'd think so, wouldn't you? It's 3 battleships against 2, and then 1 sort of pocket battleship, and then 2 destroyers. Yeah, and then if this fails, I can use the subs on the next turn, maybe. Yeah, so the Bismarck is long with her first salvo. Is that 2 hits? I think it was 2 hits from the Scharnhorst. Lutzow firing. Short. Indeed. Short indeed. And of course, destroyers at 17. A little bit of plunging fire, but her shells fall long. And Z18. No action. Right. So, we've got the Lion over here. Got those in a line. Yes, if the Lion goes for the... This is the closest one. So I reckon if I tell the Lion to go for... Do you know what? I'm going to do something I don't usually do. I'm going to have the Lion go for the Bismarck, Temeraire for the Scharnhorst, and the Nelson can go for the Lutzow then. Because we need to, well... Yeah, the closer we are, the more accurate we are with shooting. Or at least I think we are. Just about get a broadside in? No. We're not going to, because we have to correct for the wind. Ah, that's a shame. That's a real shame. I thought we could get away with it, potentially. We'll put the guns about here, because it is quite a strong wind. It's a firm blue colour, blowing from the left to the right. 15-1 is suggested. We'll go 14-7 maybe? No, we'll go 15-1. There's no point trying to score extra points here. Oh, we can just about get the turret in. Shoot. Excellent, that's really good. Yeah, 14-7 would have been much better. Nelson, you turn and aim for the Lutzow. Is this the Lutzow? Yes, it is. 21.1 is suggested. I think that's a little bit long. I'm going to go to 20... actually, no, I'll say 20.3. I'll say 20.3. Correction, again, we'll put it about here. Shoot! short, big time. Yeah. So maybe 21 was a little bit better then. Let's get the Temerav firing on the Scharnhorst. Why is Bismarck only at 24 knots? That's what I want to know. Should be at 25, because he's not scored any hits. Should be at 25 and then 26.7. Unless he gets up to 26.7 in the next turn, but still. Right, 17.6. We'll go 17.5. Excuse me. 17.5 is right here. Shoot! No, that's interesting. That's interesting. We need to correct much more for the wind than it would appear. Ah! Alright, some glancing blows high up in the superstructure, but hits nevertheless. Yeah, again, hitting the mast and the funnels. What's Lutzow going to do? Oh, that was a good hit. That's a good hit. That's going to slow us down. Is this the really strong wind? I think this is actually the dark blue colour. The strongest wind possible. How about that? 26 knots for the Bismarck. I don't know what's happened then. Have they haven't changed the speed of the ships, have they? Have they updated the game, perhaps? I don't know. Have they? I've not heard anything about updates. They've never updated it, I don't think. Well, not for a long time, anyway. Let's go to 13.3. Fine, we'll go 12.9. Right. So if we need to correct more for the wind, we will correct more for the wind. We'll go about here. Shoot! Go on. Yes! Alright, that's something. We've set a fire. Unfortunately, we need a little bit more than that. Just a little bit. We need to, you know, do some major damage, I think. At least we know how much to correct, though. Approximately. We'll put those here. Now, we were short on this, big time. So let's go up. 21.7. Shoot! This will yield good results, hopefully. No, it won't because the wind pushed it away. Oh, that's a bit annoying. That is annoying. Wind really carrying those shells away. Scharnhorst is over here, so let's go about here this time. 17.4 was not too bad, it would appear. What are the spotters saying? They're saying it was a little bit long. We'll drop it to 16.8. Shoot! There we go, go on. Not too bad, I guess. Oh, they've put the fire out on the Bismarck. Oh. Oh, and we've got a fire now. Yeah, you can see the smoke disappearing there. Oh, they're all going for the line, it would appear. What I need to do is knock at least one of these ships out. And I need to do it quickly. How are we doing? Well, we'll check how we're doing in a minute, actually. That's a hit. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. All right. That's good. That's good. I'll take it. No action still. How are you doing? AAA is lightly damaged. I mean, it's alright. That's alright. Could be much worse. Could be much worse. Put the guns about here. 12-9. 12-9 was hits, wasn't it? Let's just check. Yeah, maybe a little bit short. We'll go 13-1. Shoot! There we go. Alright, that's good. We're scoring hits. We may not have set a fire, but we're scoring hits, and that's pretty much all that matters, I guess. Although it would be useful to have a couple of fires here and now. We keep missing with the Nelson. We'll put the guns here then this time. We'll see if this works. Because 21-7 would have been good, I reckon. We'll drop it to 24-3. I mean 21-3. Push it into the target this time, perhaps? No, we're still... They're still pushing it away, and that was a really good salvo. That would have been all over them. I'm going to have to hide it on the next one, then. They've turned. They're giving me a very small target to shoot at. And that's annoying, because, well... they're probably going to be able to get accurate shots away, whereas I'm going to still be messing about with the wind. See, even this wasn't great. We still missed with most of them. Well, the fire's back on the Lion. That's 2 fires on the Lion now, actually. Come on, we've got to get one of these guys out. We've got to take one of them out at least. And I reckon the first one to go should be the Lutzow. Because it's a heavy cruiser, it's not as heavily armoured as the rest. I always get scared when they do that, because I always think, are they going to launch torpedoes? How are things looking? Just take a look. AAA is now heavily damaged, but we're not giving in. We're not going to give up. Oh, we've got 3 fires now. Time to get out. Very well could be time to get out. 3 fires does not look healthy on any type of ship, even if it's a ship as good as the Lion. Shoot! That's a shame. We were only just getting started as well. It's 1 fire. And if this carries on, if they keep scoring more damage, then we're going to have to disengage. It'll be as simple as that. Right, this time we're going to go all the way to here. We're going to actually hide it. And hope that the wind carries it. What are the spotters saying? 21.4 was super long. I don't think it was super long. We will drop it, however, down to 20.3, I think, this time. Fine, we'll go 19.9. Shoot! Please push them into the target. I actually need this now. It's this wind! That's so annoying. Even when I do it, get it off the screen, it still doesn't work. Maybe this will work a little bit better. Do you know what then? If this doesn't work, we're going to switch to the 4x zoom, because this is a joke now. The elevation's good, but it's the wind that keeps messing the shots up. Oh great! Now we've smoke from the Bismarck. Interesting. So we could potentially disengage with the Lion if we wanted to. We could do potentially. Maybe. We could do, I don't know. I think what we'll do then is, at least with the Lion, we'll wait until they've turned, so that they can only fire 2 turrets, and then we'll open fire on them again properly. Because how are we doing? We're not doing very well. We've got a list to starboard, and we've got 3 fires on board. Or should we carry on? Oh, I'm not sure. Should we carry on or should we not? I mean, clearly we've damaged something important if they're trying to get out. Actually, no, we're supposed to do 4x now. So let's put the guns about here this time. 13 was pretty much, yeah. Let's go 12-8 and hope 12-8 and score some waterline hits. It's another fire. That's good. That's good. We like that. We like that. Now then, Lutzow, we need to put some shells on you, because it's not happening so far. We'll put the guns about here then. 19-9 was there. 18? 19-1, let's say. Shoot! As long as we get what we need for a correction, then yeah, we're good pretty much. Still not enough. Oh, that's annoying. That's really, really annoying now. We need to start being much more accurate than we are with this shooting. Fine, we'll put it all the way down here. I'm completely shooting in the wrong direction, but if that's what we're doing, then so be it. Shoot! Because it's such a strong wind. Great. So now we've missed with we've missed with the I don't even remember which ship that was. Oh no. That's 6 11-inch shells straight in. But they're turning. Lutzow opens up. I'm guessing spots on radars have been damaged, perhaps? That's a hit on the deck. We've still got 3 fires burning. Come on, hurry up. We're going to have secondary explosions if we don't put these out. If we don't put these out soon, there's going to be secondaries, and I don't want secondaries. What did I say? Yeah, if we're seeing secondary explosions, it's time to get the Lion out. It's time to get the Lion out. The good news is we've got 2 ships that are completely undamaged. That's the good news. The bad news is that we've just lost 1/3 of our firepower. Fine, let's put them about here this time then. 19-1 was there. What are they saying? I don't even know what to go off because we've not scored any hits in such a long time. 19-1 was here, I don't know. 18-2? I'll go 17-9. 17-8. Shoot! We need to start scoring hits on these ships. Go on, yes! There we go, we've finally done something. Alright, there we go. There's just a slight problem. Can't really see where I'm going with this. Maybe out here? Well, no, it's good with this, so let's put it here. 14-4 was right there. I'll say 14-2. Shoot! Please, can we score some hits this time? Yeah, that's not too bad, I guess. Smoke? Not yet. A broadside away. Good, they were short, I think. Maybe underwater for this one, but... Oh yeah, really? That's what we're going for now, is it? Yeah, you've crippled the lion. And you're gonna try and run away now. Not if I have anything to say about it. Not if I have anything to say about it. We're gonna bring this back. Because that's the disadvantage with concentrating fire on one ship like that, is that you basically leave the others in pristine condition. You may be able to sink one of them, but not both of them. Or three of them, as is the case here. Sure, you can force one to turn away quicker. There's no denying that, but at the same time, you also have to remember that you're basically leaving the others to fire unopposed, and I don't think you need me to tell you that that's not a good thing. Come on, let's take the Lutzow out. Send her under, go on. Good. Good bit of plunging fire there from the Nelson. Cripples the Lutzow. Hopefully we can take her out soon. And the Temeraire is still protected by the smoke screen from the lion. We'll go about here this time, actually. 14.2 was there, so let's drop it all the way down to 13.3, I think. Shoot! Go on. Yes? There we go, we've actually scored some damage this time. Youch. I mean, they were good shots, because they didn't hit, but, you know, we don't want that to happen. Yeah, we're going to get, if we manage to get the lion out safely, we're going to see heavy damage with her. Yeah, I probably should just get her out, because she looks like she wants to roll over and explode. Alright, let's continue to try and get away. Yeah, that ship is not in ship shape. Right, so now the Nelson is obscured by the smoke as well. Put the guns about, I'll say about here. 17.5 was pretty good. Let's try 17.6. Shoot! Go on, go on, go on. Oh, 17.4 would have done it. It was that one that we should have gone for. Right, can we see the Scharnhorst? No, not really. Oh, wow. Hang on. I need to get this correction right. I'll try it over here. 13.3 was there. Let's try 13.5. Shoot! Well, that's one of the turrets gone. So no broadsides away from you. Oh, more hits on the line have been scored, however. As soon as we... oh, that's hits scored on the Temeraire from the destroyer. As soon as we get the Lutzow out, we're switching fire to the Bismarck, and I don't care if we've not managed to get the line out. We need to catch the Bismarck before she gets away. Yeah. There's a reason why I decided to Point proven. Point proven. Oh no. No, that was... Oh no. Nope, I mean, it was, yeah. Yeah, as soon as that secondary explosion went up, I was like, it's time to get out, but it just wasn't quite good enough. Dare I say it, if the propulsion wasn't damaged, I think we would have got her out on this turn. I would have clicked at disengage. But no, I was... Oh! By the skin of my teeth from disengaging with the lion, but no. Well, and there she goes. We salute the crew of the Lion and say farewell to a noble ship. Right, well, we have to sink one of their ships now, otherwise it's just, we're flat out losing this otherwise. We're still going to be losing this even if we sink the Lutzow. Even if we somehow miraculously manage to do it now, we're still losing this because we've lost one of our big battleships and they've only lost a heavy cruiser, so... Yeah, the Lutzow's gone, but not really good enough, is it? Right, so what we can do then with the Temeraire is switch fire to the Bismarck, because we've lost, well, we've lost the ship that was damaged anyway, so it's, you know, it's not as, like, we don't have to, basically I wasn't firing at the Bismarck because I was scared the Bismarck would open fire on the Lion again and send her under, but as the Lion's been sent under already, what we can do is just resume firing on the Bismarck. Right, I've got no idea what I'm doing here. Put the guns about here, 15-4. Here goes nothing. Here goes nothing. And that nothing is actually surprisingly accurate. They're not going to be able to fire with the forward turrets, so we've effectively eliminated half of their firepower from that. Alright, get away! We've got the Nelson here, though. Nelson can go after the Scharnhorst. And we shall avenge the Lion. We shall avenge. To be fair, it was a bit risky sending these ships into battle. I could have gone with the submarine option. But using submarines has its own advantages and disadvantages as well. Right, what have we got? Scharnhorst. Not really sure what we're going for here. Very well. Oh, we've got smoke. What? Fine, well 11-8 for the destroyer. They're right next to each other anyway. We'll say 11-9 maybe? Go 11-9. Let's go 11.9. Oh yeah, because probably from the Lutzow, but still. Go about here. Shoot! Come on. Alright, we've got the correction. We've got the correction that we need. But now what we need to do is get the elevation adjusted. But the important thing is we've got the correction sorted. That's really good. We'll put the guns about here this time. 15-4 was over here. Let's crank it up to 15-7. Shoot! And if we can score some hits now... Oh yeah, go on! Yeah! That's probably damaged their propulsion. Smoke or not yet? No, not yet. Ah, interesting. They've switched fire. They've realised the Nelson's the one that's firing at them now. So they're doing this. Oh, here we go. Torpedoes in the water. Right, I'm going to do something slightly different this time. And that is, instead of just doing what I always do when there's torpedoes in the water, just slow down to 0, can't really afford to do that. So what we're going to do is we'll put the Nelson into reverse, because they're not going for because they're going for the propulsion damaged. Oh no, I've put her into reverse, that's why. Oh, silly me. They're not going for the Nelson, they're going for the Temeraire with those torpedoes. So, what was the correction for the Scharnhorst? Was it about here? 11.9 was there. Let's go 12... Oh, I'll say 12.6. Shoot! They're saying 12.6 as well, so this should be interesting. Yes? Oh, yes. Seriously, already? Honestly, I mean... Yeah, if we turn hard, we should be fine. If we immediately turn, we should be fine. Should we obliterate the destroyer, maybe? Yeah, go on, we might as well. High explosive, and they're saying 6.8. Fine, we'll go down to about 6.5, let's say. Actually, no, we'll say 66. I don't think I need to correct. I'll do a half-hearted one. This is firing those torpedoes. Yeah, they're spreading out. One of the turrets damaged on the Scharnhorst. Because that salvo from the Nelson was actually really good. If you don't mind me saying so. I really do think that was quite something. The problem I have, though, is that even if, let's say that we have to disengage with the Temeraire, and let's hope we don't lose it to an explosion, like we did with the poor Lion, but if we have to disengage, we only have one ship left, and the Nelson isn't really quick enough to catch the Bismarck. Shoot! Go on. Good shots. Good hits. Alright, not too bad, not too bad. We're doing starboard turns, aren't we? Is that still a good idea, or should we maybe slow it down? No, I would argue it still is a good idea. Yeah, let's do it. Let's do harder starboard. We've still got 3 guns firing at the destroyer here. 6.6. And we've gone pretty much in the same place. We're a little bit short on that one. Yeah, let's go 6.8. Shoot! There we go. Right. We'll take out the second one then as well, I think. Or should we temporarily switch fire from the Nelson to the destroyer? Because how are those torpedoes looking? We might be able to just about pull it off. Now they've got the turrets fixed on the Scharnhorst. And they've set a fire on the Nelson. Is that the Lion going under? It is, isn't it? Yeah. It is with a very heavy heart that we say goodbye to the Lion. It really is. Right. We've got the Scharnhorst over here. Maybe we could I can't want to fire at the destroyer. Let's just take out this destroyer first, so that we don't have a repeat of what we're seeing now with the torpedoes. 12-3. Yeah, maybe 12-1 would be a little bit better. High explosive, shoot. Go on. Alright, at least we took out the Z-18 in style. That's somewhat swung it back in our favour. Oh, I can see these torpedoes closing in now. Continue the turn. Now what we're going to do is focus fire on the Bismarck over here. There's just one problem. We only have 2 shots to go off, and both of them were not too recent really. This one was 15.7 and this one was 15.4. So that's about how many squares was it approximately? I want to get a good idea for the elevation here. So 1, 2. This corresponds to roughly a 0.3 increase then. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1.8 up from 15.7 gives 17.5. Right, well here goes nothing. 17.5. Here it is. 17.5. Oh, we've got an airstrike. I didn't realise we had an airstrike. Should we or should we not? What do we reckon? We'll save the airstrike for when we take out the Scharnhorst, I think. It's a little bit late now, but better late than never, as they say. Let's put the guns about here. Shoot! Here we go. So 17.5 was not too bad, I guess. And I think I am right in saying, am I not, that those torpedoes are going to miss? Oh, they're going for the Temeraire. Have they realised that the Temeraire can catch the Bismarck and the Nelson can't? Right, the Nelson's not going to catch up to those torpedoes, so we can get her back up to flank. Right, listen here, you son of a Scharnhorst. You need to be sent to the bottom. 12.1 was right over here. Let's drop it to 11.8, 11.7. Shoot! Go on, yes? Oh, almost. Really? One fire and we're getting all these secondary explosions. The Germans didn't get this many. Honestly, yeah, if you compare the number of secondaries that we've had compared to the number of secondaries the Germans have had, it's unbelievable. We've had, like, infinitely more. I do get the impression, though, that they may be able to disengage. If we lose the Temeraire, we pretty much say to them that you can get away, and we can't have that. Shoot! It's just 2 turrets firing, but... and they're still a little bit long. They're going to pass? They are going to pass. Good. Alright, managed to get away with that one then. So I have the turrets destroyed on the Temeraire. It's with regret that I'm going to have to turn everything now on the Scharnhorst. Because the Scharnhorst is proving to be extremely annoying. Yeah, 11.7 was around about here. Let's go 11.5. Shoot! Unless we can take them out now somehow, but... No, we're going to have to go for the Scharnhorst. Let's turn a little bit and actually aim for the Scharnhorst this time. Oh, their propulsion's damaged. That's somewhat refreshing news. They're saying 10-2. I'll go 10-1. 10-1. And you know what? Let's send some high explosives their way. Shoot! With our sole remaining turret. And let's miss. That's 2 fires. Let's go to 11.3. Let's go about here this time. 11. Yeah. Alright, we'll say 11.2. Fine, 11.1. Shoot. Oh, 11.2 would have done it. Alright, we are closing in quite quickly, so we're going to actually get that all the way down to 9.1. Shoot! No, we were short, long again. Oh, that's several underwater hits potentially. How's the Nelson looking? 18.5. I mean, the Nelson has suffered some sort of damage, so unfortunately, that is pretty much all we're able to do. 11.1 was a tiny bit short, wasn't it? Go 11.2. Shoot! Yeah, go on. Good, that's 2 turrets knocked out. Go on, Temeraire. Finish her off, go on. Send some high explosives her way. Shoot! Go on! Good! That's 3 16-inch shells straight into the Scharnhorst. Right, if we can take out that final turret, we've pretty much got her at that point. And then we can focus our attention on the Bismarck, but we are in no real position to take on the Bismarck right now. Let's see, 11.2. Go 11.2 again. Shoot! Go on! Let's move in again. Let's try 7.1 again. Shoot! I'm just scared the Bismarck's going to get away. Scharnhorst none. Good. How quickly can the Nelson go? Can we make 20 knots with the Nelson? We can. Alright, alright. That's not too bad, not too bad, not too bad. 11.2 again. Go 11.1 this time. Fine, 11. Shoot! Just don't be short. Come on, go under! Honestly, look at how long the Scharnhorst is staying afloat, and look how long the Lion stayed afloat for. Biased much? Oh yeah, yeah, finally! It's about time! Right, well, well, part of port and do the best you can to try and hunt down the Bismarck. I think now's the time to use the airstrike. Because if we... Oh, we don't know if we've damaged the AAA. Ugh. I mean, we might as well at this point. We might as well. We might as well try it. We might as well try it. Probably not going to get very far with this, but... Oh no, that was terrible. We missed. Oh no, no, no. Oh no, I messed that up. That was rubbish. What was I thinking? Right, let's turn towards the Bismarck. And basically, yeah, absolutely no idea in terms of elevation. We just go 13.3. This is just a complete shot in the dark. Shot into the smoke screen. A complete shot in the smoke screen. Yeah, that's gonna be my expression now. Yeah, if you don't know what, if you've got no idea about something and you're going in to do it anyway, just say it's a shot in the smoke screen. Much like this is. Yeah, so point proven really, isn't it? Yeah, we can't really get the Temeraire up to speed. But the Nelson can still move at a fairly quick speed. 21.6, and we're still going up. Excuse me. If we can get, potentially, some shells on the propulsion, I'm going to go all the way up to 18.2 on this one then. We might just about be able to pull it off. What's the highest these guns go to? Is it 30? Oh, it's even higher. Oh, now hello. Hello, all the way up to 40. Oh, crikey. Hello. Hello, 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 hello. We're not finished yet, then it would appear. All we need to do is just stop them from making smoke. Once we stop them from making smoke, they will... Alright, closer this time. I just hope they don't... Are we not firing with the... Why not? Let's get firing at her. $17.5 and 17.1. So that's roughly 0.4 for every 2 squares. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Well, effectively 9, isn't it? So 3.6 degrees added onto that gives you 21.1. Let's go to 21.1 then. We can go to 21.1, right? Yeah, we can. What's the highest we can go to? Are these the ones that go to 30? Really? Did they go to 40 as well? Oh, now then. Do you know what then? We could still come out victorious here. Granted, it'll be at a very, very high price, especially if we end up losing the Temeraire, but victory nevertheless. Shoot! Yes! Go on. There we go, so we've still got them within sight, so to speak. Alright, we'll get the Nelson closing in on them. 21.8, we're still going up in speed. I reckon as soon as we get like a couple of hits on the rear of the ship, they're going to start firing, and then it's pretty much game over for them. Yeah, let's go up to 22.4. This is roughly halfway to what we can do, but once we get the range, it's just a case of pumping as many shells into them as you can. Right, 21.1 was actually a little bit long. Let's drop down to, I'm going to say 19.6. 19.6 isn't actually too far away. I just hope that they don't manage to disengage after all this, because if they did, that would be, you know, that would be disappointing for us. Alright, we're pretty much on top of them now. We're closing in. We're closing in, that's all I'm going to say. Let's go to 23.8. This is the downside of firing in a smoke screen. You really have to, you know, work it all out yourself pretty much. Right, that would have been good, but the wind messed it up. Honestly, the wind messes up so many things in this. 19.6, let's go to 19.2 then. Full correction. Shoot! It's just one turret firing. Go on! Yes! Oh, what a hit! It's a... Oh, come on, just let me have the Nelson at least. Damage control crews, put that fire out, now. We can't lose the Nelson. We just can't. Listing over. Honestly, why are these ships so secondary explosion happy? And just as we're about to actually start causing some major damage as well. Just as we're about to, you know, start doing it, well, they're saying, oh, do you know what, let's do some secondary explosions. Come on, Samurai. You've knocked out their front, well, their very first turret, 19.1. Let's go to 18.6 then. We've pretty much got them, I'd like to think. Well, or so you think. There's one shell. Oh, not quite. But they're close enough that we can fire at them, and I think... Seriously? We're not being fired at, we've got 2 fires now. Hello? Logic, is that you? Great. I swear, if we lose these ships to secondary explosions, I will be very cross. Very cross is what I will be. Go on. Oh no. Look at all these hits that would have done it. It would have been a bit, but maybe 5 hits or so. 5 hits if we did this right. I don't think they're going to be... I don't think they can get away from us though. I think we're just about moving quickly enough that we can, you know... that we can just about hold the distance and prevent them from disengaging. That a bit too far away? I think it was. What's the top speed of the Nelson? 23 knots. Alright, they've put one of the fires out, the one that wasn't even supposed to be there in the first place. I mean, fair enough, fair dues, but not really what we were looking for, is it? Actually, no, we go here first. 24-7 was right here. So we say 24-4? Can we please score some hits this time? Go on. Yes? Good, right, I think we've got them now. I hope we have. 18.8 was right there, so if we go to 19.1, I wonder how long this episode is already. Suspect it's pretty long already, but it's a tough fight, you know, what can I say? Underwater hit, perhaps? Is that one fire or two? It is... oh, no fires at all. So that had to have been just the one. Right. Maybe get some high explosives away? Get some high explosives away. Let's destroy their superstructure a bit. Go about here, I think. 24.4. 0.7. Here goes. Go on, plunging fire. Highly explosive. Have we done something? Is that not really? No. No, they do have a hole towards the stern of the ship, but it's not really that bad. Tell you what, you switch to... actually, no, you go with armor piercing. Shoot! It's just one turret firing as well, and that's annoying. See, at this range, it's... oh, hang on! They're firing at us. Who are they firing at? At the Temeraire. So that means they must be moving at a speed slower than 10 knots. They're going at 3! And they're at 30,000 yards away. How have they not managed to disengage then? How have they not managed to do it then? I'm a little bit confused. But yeah, sure, we will gladly take that on. We'll gladly take it on. I'll switch to armor piercing with you as well, because, you know, if we... oh, let's see them... oh. I've got no idea what happened there. Let's just quickly get over there. Oh, it's you that's stopping them from disengaging. The Nelson is miles away. You're the hero of the day. Temeraire. You're the one that's stopping them from disengaging because you're just about within range. It's not much you're able to offer, but you're able to, you know, hang on to them, so to speak. Yeah, if I had to rerun this fight again, I think I probably would have taken in the submarines instead. I am willing to concede that at this point, even now. Have we put that fire out? Oh my gosh, put the bleeding fire out! Please, just put it out. How hard can it be? Just 25-1 maybe? I don't even know. Just try and get something away. Oh, that looks good. Really, all around them, just not hitting the target. Literally all around them. Well, we're closing in, that's for sure. This is going to take such a long time to sink now. It's one hit. Especially if we lose the Temeraire. If we lose the Temeraire, this is going to take an age to sink. It's already taking an age as it is, but My goodness. And they're getting their speed back up. If they get back up to 10 knots, they're going to be able to disengage. We can't really let that happen, can we? We can't let it happen. We've got to get them, you know, sunk. And again, all around them. Oh, we've damaged the propulsion again. That's something. Once we get to like a sensible distance, we might consider just turning and unleashing broadsides. Go on. It's one hit. It is going to take such a long time to sink the Bismarck if we're just getting one hit at a time. And I've got a feeling that the Temeraire is actually much closer to being sunk than the Bismarck. Are they getting the speed back up? We can't allow this to happen. No. No disengagement for you. You chose to fight. You chose to attack us. And so for that reason, we're going to obliterate you. We're going to obliterate the entire fleet. That includes you as well. Go on, push it. Good, we're getting plunging fire away. We're getting some plunging fire away, that's good. This is going to take an incredibly long time, but it's, you know, it's a good one. Are they turning? Oh. 6.7 knots. And we're still moving at 22.3. Oh, they've put the fire out on the Nelson. Oh, that's superb news. Excellent. Excellent. Good job. Good job. Took you long enough, but good job nevertheless. Right, 24.4. I've noticed that we're having to decrease the elevation that we're firing at. You know what that means? This is tangible evidence that we're getting closer to them. You know what that means? The accuracy of our shooting is going to go up. And that means we're going to be able to sink them a lot quicker. Yeah, 19.1, I have to bring it down to 18.5, I think. Go on, then. To pull this one back now, quite something, I think. No! Close. We've put the fire out on the Temeraire as well. Excellent. This isn't excellent though. 9.9 knots. Oh, no, 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 no. We don't want that. We don't want that. That's one thing we do not want. It's good that they're turning towards us. That means they're providing a bigger target for us to fire at, but that means they'll also get a third turret in on us. Looking good. Alright, that's something. Imagine if they deploy smoke now, try and get away again. They're not getting away though, because we're... No. We are closing the range and they know it. You just can't do it. You just can't do it like that. We will not let you get away. We're letting them get away. No! We can't let this happen! This cannot be happening! The good news is that they won't fire at us now for a few turns. Well, I say a few turns until they drop below 10 again. However long that may be. But we've now got good targeting data for them. Good! That's a good salvo. And even the Temeraire is able to close in. Because they're only going at just about 10 knots. Whereas the Temeraire is going a damn sight faster than that. Go on, go on. Yes! Good job, Temeraire. That's one turret down. That's one turret down. Good job, good job. We're, you know, call it what you want to call it, but we're slowly getting there. We're slowly getting there. We've destroyed half their turrets. Well, actually, with that, I meant we've destroyed half the turrets overall. Oh, yes. In terms of the actual turrets that can fire at us, we've coincidentally also destroyed half of those. They've only got the D turret left to fire at us with. And 2 shells, well, it's a lot, don't get me wrong, but it's less than 4, you know? It's less than 4. Still making smoke. Oh, they're desperate, aren't they? They are desperate to get away. Nein, we cannot let them sink the Bismarck for the 1000th time. We have to disengage from this battle. Yeah, well, we're not going to let you this time. You sank one of our ships and seriously damaged another, and just damaged another as well. For that reason... Yes! Yes, we've got it! We've destroyed the D turret now. So the only turret that's operational is the one that they have at the front. Do you know what then? Because of that, let's turn and fire broadsides with the Temeraire. Oh, yes. Yeah. Because they can't fire at us, there's no real danger now. What are they going to do? Throw crumpets at us? They're not, are they? They have no weapons they can fire at us with. They're trying to get away, but we're not going to let them. We are not letting them get away. And I think I'm right in saying that because the Temeraire is moving at more than 10 knots, she won't be scuttled at the end of this. I'd like to think so, at least. Plunging fire there from the Nelson. Go on, in you go. Or not. Keep turning, get that rear turret in. Get it in. We want you to get that rear turret into the fight. We want 6 16-inch shells rather than 4. I mean 3, sorry. Got confused then. We get that one in, and yeah, we are in a pretty good position at that point. That's an underwater hit, I reckon. Go on, go on. Apologies for this episode being so long. I just had no idea it would actually take this long. I mean, I suspected it could have taken a long time, but blimey, nowhere near as long as that. Go on. Couple of hits, couple of hits. Third turret is in. We're in. Excellent. Right. Instead of having 3 16-inch shells coming towards you, you'll now have 6. And I consider that to be a good thing. There we go. We've got 2/3 of our firepower concentrated and, you know, ready to go, just really going for it. None. They've given up. They have given up. They've given up. They've accepted they can't get away. They should just scuttle the ship now then. There's no way they can do anything now. It's pretty much game over for them now. Just waiting to see how much punishment she can take before she sinks. Yeah! Great shot. Great salvo from the Nelson. Right, and Temura, you just finish her off now. We have so got her now. We're going to do it. We are going to do it. We're going to come back from behind like the underdog and just clinch this one. May have knocked out one of the turrets, but the other two will deliver fatal blows. There's nothing they can do, because they've got no guns that they can point at us to fire with. And I don't think we're in danger of overtaking them so much that they'll be able to bring the B turret to bear. And even if we do, well, given our track record, what's one more turret to add to the mix of turrets destroyed? We'll just destroy the B turret as well. And then if they start firing with the secondary as well, it'll just be a moment to laugh, really, won't it? Or at least I think it will. Firing with the secondaries, you're not really gonna get that far. Because even though they're damaged ships, they are still battleships. They are still heavily armoured. They're not really going to be... Oh, yes. Finally! There's a secondary explosion. I've said this once and I'll say it again. We love secondary explosions when they occur on an enemy ship. When they occur on our ships, it's terrifying. Right, we've not got long to go now, I think. We're shooting pretty well. Plunging 16-inch shells. Pretty much from the both of them at this point, I would say. Pretty much from the both of them. There really isn't long to go now. I reckon if I withdrew now, it would say that she was scuttled. But I'm not going to do that, because I did that once and it said heavy damage, and I'm not prepared to... not after so much effort. Not after so much effort am I prepared to chance this and say, oh, do you know what, it might do it, it might not. Look at that, we're actually getting them right down. 22.2 when we were at almost getting on for 30 almost. Oh yeah, we're going to do it. We're just going to do it. We're going to sink the Bismarck. It's not a question of if, it's just a question of when. And yeah, she's a tough ship, but 16-inch shells will sink a tough ship as well. They'll sink anything. We're going to do it. We're going to make it. We're going to do it. Decrease the elevation on the Nelson on the next turn. Yet again. It was about here. 19.6. We'll increase it a tiny bit more. 20 degrees. Go on. Who's going to send the Bismarck under? Good. It's a nice big explosion there. Let's send this elevation right down then. Yeah, I agree. Let's go down to 21. Fine, maybe 21.7. Half a degree less. And then if we miss with this, we'll go to 21. Put the guns right here. Shoot. Go on. It's a bit boring, this part, I appreciate, but it's kind of a necessary one. It is kind of necessary. I can't remember at what point that was that I was like, oh, it'll say it was scuttled, and then I found it was actually heavy damage. I think it may have been during the Battle of the Atlantic one time. I was doing a playthrough, and I was like, yeah, I can... Like, I basically said I can't be bothered doing all this nitty-gritty work, so I'll just let them scuttle it, and then... Lo and behold, saw the action report, and it said, nope, I was actually heavy damage. And I was like, oh. And it took a lot of effort to get to that point anyway. And I was like, do you know what? If that's what we're doing, I'm not leaving any ship unless I see it sinking. No matter how heavily damaged it is. Because they'll say it's heavily damaged, and then what am I going to do? What will I have to show for everything? Well, nothing. It'll just say heavy damage. Fairly confident if I left it now, it would say scuttled, but nope. Just like in real life, the British weren't hesitating to, finish her off. I can't hesitate to finish her off now either. Because it's just got to be done. It's got to be done. Last thing you want is for them to say it was heavily damaged and get her back to port. That'd be terrible. Can't be having that. We're now under 21 degrees. And we've scored a hit. Yeah, we're not shooting accurately now. It's because I'm tired. Like, I want to know how long this episode's been going on for. I reckon it's been going on for ages. I mean, if you make it to the end, you're an absolute trooper, I think. Good job. Come on, just go under. You cannot win this fight anymore. You can't. All of your ships have been sunk, and this one is about to be sunk. Not a question of if, it's just a question of when at this point. You're going to get sunk. Deal with it. Oh gosh. Really quite exhausted now. 20.2, which kind of leads me nicely to say, imagine if this was, imagine what the people doing this in real life felt. I'm exhausted doing it on the computer. Yeah, good secondary explosion. Yes, she's gone! Finally! Finally! His guns have been silenced at last. Well, I mean, they were pretty much silenced a long time ago. The main battery has been quiet for some time. But yeah, we've done it. And do you know what? I don't usually do this, but as punishment for losing the lion. This is for losing the lion. Oh, it won't let me fire. Just fire anyway, then. They'll miss, but I don't care. Yeah, there we go. Rolling over and sinking. Yeah, serves you right. Serves you right. Yeah. Action report on the British side. The battleship Lion, unfortunately, sunk for 42,500 tons. The battleship Nelson received medium damage, and the battleship Temeraire received medium damage. On the German side, the battleship Bismarck sunk, finally, for 41,700 tons. Battleship Scharnhorst sunk for 32,100 tons. Heavy cruiser Lutzow sunk for 12,000 tons. And two destroyers, Z-17 and Z-18, sunk for 2,800 tons apiece. 3 stars, very hard fought. 91,400 tons sunk, meaning we've earned 91,400 renown. So, we could replace the Lion if we wanted to. And that is all from Admiral Playerovski for this video. If you enjoyed the content I put out, leave a like and subscribe. Any suggestions for a custom battle, drop it below in the comments and I'll get right to it. If you made it to the end of the video, congratulations. You have very good endurance. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Bye bye.